Hey, this is Frankie with Curated. Today I'm riding the Yes Typo in 156 wide. So I'm not affiliated with any brands. These are all my own unbiased opinions. This thing is a ball. I've said it 10 times. It is so much fun just to screw around on this board. It's got a really soft flex. I know that they say that it's gonna be a 6. It feels more like a 3. Like, it is super bendy, extremely playful, but it's got a lot of pop. It's got a lot of snap coming over any side hits, even just ollieing. This is a great board for someone, either if you're a beginner and you're trying to progress in the park, or if you're trying to just like get around the mountain and have more fun doing it. This is the jam. It really, really wants to send everything. I think that stiffer flex rating that they give it is because of what is in the tail. It is a directional twin, but it snaps off that back end like a dream. On the other hand, once you get rolling, if you're really cooking, it is not something to be trusted. At high speeds, like, it is super squirrely at high speeds. I know they're doing a 424 camber profile. So there's a zone right here in the middle that it just bends on like a hinge. That being said, it's a load of fun in the park. In the deep powder through the trees, it was kind of sketchy. If it was hard pack, or if you're out east or in the Midwest and you're on some harder stuff, the edge hold is solid through the trees, but again, it's not gonna float great.
So this guy is a directional twin all mountain slayer. So there's no taper, no change in the profile, just there's a minor setback. So it's almost unnoticeable, but what it does do is days when you get deeper, you can set your stance back and get a little bit more float in the nose. This features YES's Underbite. So you can see at the contact points where your toe and heel are, where you get to drive the energy, it actually cuts in from the profile, allowing much closer feel from your toe and your heels actually to the snow. So, and I felt that this was a great feature, and I could actually feel it when carving in the slush and some icy spots today. Some people describe the Yes Typo as the big brother, big sister to the Yes Basic, and it is that, right, with some caveats. It has the more premium materials, the sintered base instead of the extruded base, but again, it has a little bit less rocker. It's the same poplar core as the basic, but a little bit with the setback. Otherwise, the shape is exactly the same. This isn't the first timer's board, but it may be the second timer's board. So if you're just getting into snowboarding, it's not as forgiving as the Yes Basic, being just a little bit stiffer, a little bit more premium materials. The sintered base might take you a little bit too fast. It might put you a little bit uncomfortable if it's your first time on a deck. But if you're progressing, if it's your first time maybe purchasing a board and you've been renting for a couple years, this is a great option to check out. Even if you're a intermediate rider, or even pushing up to advanced, trying to take one step at a time, but still want the twin aspect, I think this is a great deck. Who's it not for? It's not for the super technical, bombing, directional loving powder hound riders.
I would not recommend this board for a really advanced rider that's looking for something that you want to charge on. I would recommend this to either a beginner, intermediate rider, or someone that spends their time in the park. It is technically a wide model, but my size 11 boot, I was still getting pretty good hang on it. Their wide isn't as wide as you would expect. If you wanted to get more information on what board's gonna be best for you, come check out my profile at curated.com. And if you're looking for more videos and more reviews, click subscribe.